welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and we've been working on the Cardassian struggle story arc. So now we are going to play, last time we played Spoils of War. So next up on the list is Jabberwocky. Let's go.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Alright, so we'll receive some experience, expertise, small amount of dilithium, and a choice between 3 different types of armor or a personal shield. And accept.
How can I help you?
Okay, and as always we're going to make primary and trans. And there we go. We are at the Bajor system and begin Jabberwocky. We have arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are, sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the True Way. They're hailing us. I am Gul Mutak of Kregar, Adjunct General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Are you insane? We are in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail Deep Space Nine.
Sarish here.
Commander, we have been ambushed by the True Way in the orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We will hold out as long as we can. There we go. I think we held out pretty well.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. We already taught him the lesson. Oh, there's a couple more. Let's go ahead and stay just out of range here. While we deal with our temporal probe. Oh, lordy. Lance, Polaron, or Technician. Polaron. Okay, there we go. Data accepted. This is my least favorite. Mess Jungle Witch. Let's see. No. Technician, no. Oh, it's Jungle. There we go. Data accepted. Okay. And Bitter, Mangy, or Tachyon. Let's see. No. Witch. Nope. Okay. And we'll have to deal with that after we kill the Cardis. Because we cannot have them destroying me while I'm trying to unlock the stupid probe. Sorry, Cryptic. This is why it should be a scan and deal with it. Hey. Defeated again? No. Let's try that again. A little more zeal this time. That's more like it. Hey. Hey now. Died to a warp core explosion. Oh my god. Nope, can't interact. Okay. Oh, lordy.
That's the last of them.
I'm not too worried about her. Let's go deal with that temporal probe. Let's try this again. Alright, so it saved where we're at. Bitter, Mangy, and Tachyon. Let's see. No. That looks like Monkey. No. Ah, here it is. It's Bitter. There's a communique in this probe. Looks like standing orders for Nicole operatives in this region. Let's see it. Now let's try that again. Okay, looks like that's it. No interact with the probe left.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. And before we beam down, we'll go ahead and claim our probe. And that didn't take long. Remember, we are currently claiming temporal marks. Or sorry, Terran marks. There we go. And as we can see, we only need 50 more to ensure completion of the Terran rep. And beam down. Vedic Kryn indicates she is waiting for you at the temple. Bring the orb to the temple and speak to Vedic Kryn. Acknowledge. So let's go speak to Vedic Kryn. This map is actually used in a couple different episodes and is also used for the map of Undine Infiltration Elite. This is the Temporal Priest. The Temple Priest, let's look for... Okay, Vedic Kryn is in There's Vedic Kryn in the office.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophet has smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedic Kryn. So now we go next door and place the orb on the altar. There we go. Ooh, interesting. It's the prophet.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
They're mad at me. I don't understand. What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backwards. When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reverse. Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it. As you must return. Cryptic much? Okay. Before we speak to Kryn, let's get rid of that flashy. Ooh, okay. I leveled up something. No. I believe that should have been science. Alright, let's find out what I leveled up. Espionage? No. No, maybe medical. There it is. Medical, okay. And let's go ahead and get this one. Okay. Now that's taken care of. Go back and talk to Kryn again.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn. Okay, so there's the book by Vedic Eth. Read on the mirror universe. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe. Interviewed by the emissary Colonel Kira and others about their experience with the mirror universe. But many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I have continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multidimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend that owes me a favor. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They are using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted and are used mostly for mining and ore processing. A cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes. But I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans of the Mirror Universe are much like us, and it sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them the celestial temple is a myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship or to somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from somebody about the mirror universe offering me assistance. Or somebody from the mirror universe offering me assistance. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedic Eth disappeared and was never heard from again. Looks like he was successful in crossing back over. We believe this orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass into it through an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we will be fine. Are you ready to beam up, sir? Yes, beam me up and set course for the Badland.
Sarish here. What is your status?
We have entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gal Haneri of the Thorn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Red alert!
I believe God will first, sunlight, not then is to form an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay under guard. Expect it.
Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish. Bombard anomaly with tachyon radiation. Enter the portal.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender. Now. And I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. Alright.
Oh, what fun! I was really growing rather bored before you showed up.
Kiss my phasers, Lita.
I apologize for the state of my troops. They've grown rather complacent. Kardec, I shall have to provide a demonstration. I won't make the same mistake next time we meet.
Alrighty. And now we may warp to Bajor. Here we go. We have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I have been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Now we have to reach the temple. This is not going to be as easy as it was in the Prime Universe. As you can see, we're being attacked. Sir, those appear to be true-way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely they were Gul Kardec's troops, waiting for us.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive. Guards! Guards!
That's right, Lita. Okay, well, unless we defeat the... We can't place the... There it is. We can't place the probe.
We will meet again. Soon.
Alright. So we've defeated all the reinforcements we have. Oh, defeat Gul Kardec. find out.
Stop!
Ah,
Fighting is not permitted here.
Gul Kardec is a changeling?
This is not your affair.
Oh no, Vedic Kryn. Kill him! And changelings are special snowflakes. You actually have to kill them 3 times in order to kill. So we capture changeling. Alright, now we have a captured changeling in our inventory. Here it is. Right here, we can turn that over to the security officer on Deep Space Nine for a small amount of dilithium. Collect our reward. Alright, and now finally we should be able, because we did not treat Vedic Kryn. Where is she? There she is. Out in the rain. Here we go. And speak. Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here? We only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit? I have come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome. It's like, lady, I've tried to place it on the altar 3 times. Okay. It still won't let me. Oh my god. There we go. I forgot the pad. Okay. Retrieve pad. From Gul Kardec to Gul Pulat. I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system, in my stead. Coordinates are attached. Alright, now we can finally place the orb on the altar. There we go. The prophets again. We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance. Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return. But we shall restore the balance as you did. You have returned our orb. Now you must return. And they put us back in the Prime Universe. Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case and suddenly everything went white, and we appeared on the teacher's corner in orbit of Bajor. and we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Kryn. Here we go. Talk to the Vedic.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed, I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bejors. May the prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory.
Alright, and we have finished, and we can now choose our reward. Everything you see is valued the same, so it does not matter. Oh, looks like I was wrong there. The physical augmentation armor utility is slightly more, so I'm going to choose that. And collect reward.
How can I help you?
There we go. And this has been a Teacher's Corner playthrough of the mission Jabberwocky. Join us next time for the factory. See you there.